What is going on, all you V-words out there? It's Matt with BeardiestGaming coming at you with episode 4 of A Dawn of War 2. Last we had left off, we had, well, actually, I think Gutrencha might have, he tried to teach us a lesson. He slapped the old big FC around a little bit, but couldn't keep him down. We came back in the 10th inning and laid it on him, to his surprise. And his biggest regret was that he wasn't the boss anymore. So we are going to, and we distributed our juicy skill points, and now we're going to get into Skykilla.
Commander, the orcs have struck another critical target. The orc raiding parties are led by a knob named Skykilla. This knob leads a squad of Stormboys, orcs equipped with primitive jump packs. Stormboys are especially ruthless orcs that can strike quickly and escape before reinforcements arrive. Eliminate Skykilla. This will buy us valuable time and may uncover who is guiding these orcs.
Alright, so maybe I'll take some of this time to hopefully go into... I'd like to get into the lore, but it always seems like whenever I get into it, some cutscene occurs and I get rudely interrupted by Cyrus or somebody else who's just... feels like he just has to speak just to be heard. Let's see, here we go. We got the any key again, interrupting us.
Enemy location flagged on the map, Commander.
We will blaze a trail of blood straight there.
Keep boasting, and the blood will be ours.
Repositioning.
You see, imagine how annoying Cyrus is. Cyrus is just trying to get his kill on him. Cyrus has to ruin everything by being... Well, I don't know. Caution before valor and all that. Let's get Cyrus out of there. Cyrus is going to lay the booms down. And let's get the big FC in. Let's see who can cover this approach. Can Tarkus?
Remain vigilant.
Repositioning.
Vigilant.
Target acknowledged.
Okay, come on, FC. You can do it.
We will thin their ranks.
But yeah, so these Emperor Space Marines, these guys are like the genesis of so many modern archetypes, I guess, or well-known characters. I mean, these guys were in action long before Master Chief was even thought of, or was a wet dream in somebody's head. Very much the same concept as a Spartan or Master Chief. You know, they start off as human, and then they undergo just some slight genetic malfunctioning. Not malfunctioning, but just genetic modification. And really, they become something more than human. Let's see if we can get that. Pull you back.
Our weapons are ready.
Get you covering that angle.
We go.
And actually, let's march Tarkus right up here. Tarkus is not afraid of anything. He's just going to march up here and put him on tactical advance. Let's see if we can put a frag grenade in this guy's window. Alright, pull you back, pull back. And we'll get the FC in here. Boom. Where's Cyrus? Where's Cyrus in all this? Is he even helping out?
Back up lively!
Get to that position, brothers.
Oh, FC, why'd you do that? Buddy! That is the annoying thing about FC. He's just been spending way too much time at the gym, and he doesn't even know what to do with all his muscles. Righteous Wisdom. Gotta love these gun names.
Heading out.
Move quickly.
Okay, probably what we're gonna do. Okay. Well, I think we'll... Which way? Can we go this way?
At your command.
Okay.
Tactical squad repositioning.
I have a game plan. Believe it or not, I have a game plan. Oh, shoot. Where did you guys come from?
Reposition.
Yeah, Avitus in there covering that avenue. Let's get you guys in there. Yep, get out of there. Get out of there. Get Cyrus cloaked in. Get a death pack on this bad boy. Oh, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. It's alright. It's alright. He'll be up. Look at him. He's getting up. He's shrugging it off. He's taking it like a champ.
Tactical brothers, fire.
Let's get that loaded up. That silly orc. That's one thing you gotta love about the orcs. They will
Get to that position,
charge headlong
brothers.
into machine gun fire. Just to say they did.
Adjust your positions.
Say it now before it be vigilant.
Tarkus here. Enemy has us in close combat. Green skin eliminated.
You gotta love it when a plan comes together, unlike the last boss
Heading
battle.
out.
Avitus. With me.
We need only a be vigilant.
Let's see if we can get Cyrus capturing this. Let's get some goodies. Let's get an early Christmas present.
To the attack.
Let's see if... There we go. And let's get the FC in. And we're gonna flank up this way. The communications array, we're gonna ignore.
Secured.
We don't need
We
any.
shall not take
We don't
it.
need no communications.
Understood.
Be vigilant.
Now.
Hostile movement up ahead, brothers.
Alright, these guys are Marines. They don't need working communications. Alright, let's see how we want to go about this. I think I'm just going to run in. I'm just going to headbutt everything to death. See if we can... He's going to take that out. So he's going to take it out. Yep, you asshole. FC, you're just killing my tactics here, buddy. Alright, let's get you guys in over here. Let's get Avitus in there. And let's just get the scouts maybe hiding along this wall, on this curb. Okay. FC's gonna lead the way. Oop, no he's not. He's gonna run right back. He's gonna let's see if we can draw him in. I don't know how feasible it's gonna be. Let's get you hiding over here. Let's get Cyrus up the center.
Vigilant.
And we'll get him in here. We're gonna cloak.
My judgments are best in shadow.
Get you over here. Det pack it up.
Orcs.
Leaving the scene. I mean, Cyrus just gets so good when you get his ability to stay, use abilities while he's cloaked without being seen. It just gets down, like, he can solo missions. He gets so cheap. I mean, FC is just demolishing everything. He's just running through walls. Pulling a Kool-Aid, man. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's get you in here.
Tactical squad.
Let's get Avitus in over here since there's a 3-spot. Let's get you running back there. Tarkus in there. Let's get the scouts. Get the scouts there.
More corpses.
More corpses. Amen to that.
Get to that.
Repositioning.
These guys, you gotta love what the Warhammer 40k Marines say. They are just full of just downright witty banter.
Repositioning.
Say it now before it be vigilant.
Cyrus, why are you out of cover, buddy? I mean, just answer me that. Okay. So here's the shrine. We gotta choose whether we're gonna take the high road or the low road. I mean, at this point, these guys are pretty much mass murderers, so I don't really know if there is a high road. I don't really know if that's an option for them anymore. Let's get FC in here. Let's see if we can take a long bomb charge. Do it.
The enemy infests a shrine to the Emperor. We must eliminate them and retake the shrine.
What are you doing?
It's too much! In it!
Commander, the choice is yours. But this will cost us time.
See, FC is now suppressed, and he's just going to take crazy amounts of damage until I can get him out of here. So hopefully, let's get Cyrus camoed up. Get a det pack on that. Let's get you pulled back. Okay, we're going to move you up. Here, Cyrus. Plow over some people, just shoulder check them. Probably would have been a good spot for a grenade, huh? Okay, let's get Tarkus up. Let's get you hiding over here. What is that orc doing? He is just downright kooky. Let's see if we can get you up. Okay, let's see if I can actually get you up here. Let's get you over here, Tarkus. Let's get Cyrus in over here. Get you, and then we're gonna pop a cloak. Get pack on that. You know, he's right out in the open. See if they can call you back. There's a lot of orcs. Merciless truth, as all truth is. While you're dealing with that, let's get the Snarl of the Wolf. See, this is what I'm talking about. Now we're getting the green good. Now we're getting the green goods. And as I said before, if Diablo taught us anything at all, despite a misspent youth, green is better than white. And blue is better than green. And purple, well, you don't fuck with purple.
Stands secure. Holding it will make us stronger in battle.
Field generators are deploying now, Commander. Additional generators will not be available until your next deployment.
Advance on the enemy, brothers. Quick!
Okay. So yeah, this Emperor that they're talking about, he's not actually so much, he's not really a person anymore. The Emperor is, or was, the ruler of mankind. And he actually, it ties it in, it turns out that he's like Jesus and Muhammad, and he's pretty much like, he's been around since the beginning of time, and he's supposedly a human, but I don't know of any human that's lived 40,000 years. But however, 10,000 years ago, I can't even say 10 years ago, this is how long the storyline is. Like, everything takes like hundreds of years. Like, these guys, Tarkus, I mean, look at him. He probably looks like he's like, what, 50? The guy's probably like 300 years old. The FC, he looks like he's like probably 20. Yeah, he's probably like 170. Avitus looks like he might be your grandpa. Yeah, well. So yeah, these guys had extraordinary lifespans, especially for humans.
Tactical Marines ready.
I mean, everything is on just such an epic scale in this series. And I think the reason why they have such grand, such huge lifespans is probably due to the fact that I don't really think that they've really reconciled how long, even if you're traveling faster than light, how long it's going to take to get around the Milky Way galaxy. I mean, I'm not a master astrologer by any stretch of the imagination, but carapace of purgation. This is me just being a tool. Alright, let's see if we can get... Okay, we've dealt with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to swing down here, grab this, then we're going to loop up and deal with the next boss, Skykilla. Let's get everybody in position.
Adjust your positions.
Get the FC out front. So the Emperor and mankind by this point is in a steep decline. I mean, at this point, mankind has devolved into a very superstitious, like despite all the technology, they are such a backwards people. It's really it's kind of almost comedic, and it's really best not to take it too seriously. I mean, it's devolved into like a fascist, very backwards, very suspicious agency. They don't trust aliens at all, like no alien race. They have races called abhumans that they find generally acceptable. Like they have this group called Ogrins, who will be making appearances later. That they find okay. They find these they're hobbits in space. They're called ratlings, and they're pretty much just like degenerate. They pretty much F like rabbits, and that's all they do. And they're pretty much the snipers of the Imperial Guard, which is just the standard issue human army. Oh my God!
Tactical Marines are ready.
We won't fit their ranks.
Your command.
Take cover.
Right, brothers, this way.
Ooh. Get a cloak in here. Get a det pack out. Get the FC out of here.
It's too much in it!
Yeah, see how slow he goes? Yeah, that's the last thing that you want. And it seems to happen to me on a regular basis. But as long as you identify it quickly enough and you're not, you're not balls deep in an operation, in a thrust to capture a hill, you should be able to get out of it. But I mean, if you're in the middle of something, you rush into something, and you're in a crossfire between 2, maybe even 3 towers, nothing good's gonna come of it. Let's get Tarkus up here. All right, let's get everybody away from that grenade. Come on. He's done. He's done. Ooh. Very minimal damage. All right, we can work with that. Let's get a frag grenade on this. See, grenades do work. You don't have to use det packs in the event that you are fresh out of det packs. But I prefer to keep the grenades up for groups of enemies. I find them a lot handier, but they do in a pinch.
Get to that position, brothers.
So yeah, 10,000 years ago, the Emperor of Mankind, there was a big rebellion in the Imperium, mankind-controlled territory, and essentially half of the Space Marines that were created at that point rebelled against the Emperor and became what is now in the lore known as Chaos Space Marines. And they're like the more emo cousins of the Space Marines. These guys are like the jocks. These guys are all like 8, 9, 10 feet tall, just strapped, probably all weigh like 300 pounds. Like, imagine the mountain from Game of Thrones, and you have like the general idea of what a Space Marine is. That they just don their armor. That's all they do is just fight wars. Okay, let's do it.
Remain vigilant.
Let's do it.
We need only a word.
You rushing in there, FC? Come on, let's do it, buddy. Let's get a grenade over there. Avitus, I don't know what you're doing, buddy. Oh, he's had enough, but he's not. I don't know if he'll be able to make it out. Is he going to get it? Oh, he made it.
Tactical squad, return fire. Kill the greenskins. The attack.
Here, killing these scouts on my mark.
Let's get everybody. We're just going to breach and clear this bad boy. Gonna breach it and clear it. Okay. Let's get on in here. Let's get everybody set up.
At your command.
Let's get Tarkus set up over here.
Repositioning.
Let's get our turret set up here.
Sentry gun dropping in
Let's get another one set up over here.
for the chapter.
Let's get Avitus in over here.
Understood. Going there now.
And let's get Cyrus and let's get him in over here.
Be vigilant.
As long as we stay away from the center, we should be okay. Everybody's going to get squared up, and I'm going to send the FC in.
I'm coming down on you, but you'll always be beneath me feet! Move in, for the kill.
Ooh. Let's just get everything up.
Can save us.
Do not let him escape.
We do have to keep the FC from getting too rowdy. He will chase him, and it'll, obviously nothing good will come of it. Let's get you in there. Okay, let's get you out of here.
I'm bringing a holler down.
Up, there we go. Let's get you out of there. Let's get.
Quickly.
There we go.
Scouts here, still engaged.
Don't really want to screw around with grenades, because my god. Let's get everybody out of there.
And your death.
FC, don't do it. Don't do it, FC. There we go. Let's get you up.
Show them fury.
Let's get you going. Let's use the last of this. Oh my god.
Move quickly.
Let's get you guys over here. Get you guys over here.
Enemy bombs.
Who was that? Nope, let's get you out of there. Let's get you out of there, Tarkus. Let's get you. Come on, MC. Alright, Avidus will tank him down. Look at that. Look at his health bar just drop. He is a capital little bitch, baby. Let's get that going just in case. Don't need any last minute kills. Nail of Zeal.
Like I lived. Loud, fast, and dangerous.
Enemy destroyed, Commander.
Another greenskin dead.
Make ready for extraction.
Let our enemies beware, for victory is ours.
Alright, so we got some improved scout armor, which we are not going to use. Alright, so it looks like, see, you do get a little bit extra when you actually manage to actually micro your guys out. Got a good snatch of gear here. No level ups, but hey, what can you do? Anyway, so hopefully I won't get rudely interrupted. So yeah, in the Warhammer 40k verse, 10,000 years ago, there was a rebellion. The Emperor...
Well done, Commander. We have found crucial evidence among the remains of Skykilla and Gutrencha's orcs. Both had recently visited Fellhammer Mine in the mountains outside Argus. Whoever is stirring up the orcs must be using Fellhammer as a base of operations.
Anyway, before Davian Thule rudely interrupted me yet again. So yeah, there was a rebellion. Things kind of really didn't go according to plan. The rebels did lose. The Chaos Space Marines did lose. However, the greatest human being ever to have lived was put into a comatose state, and now he's being kept alive by pretty much a giant incubator. So that's the goal. That's the Emperor that is always being referenced. He's essentially a vegetable. So that kind of tells you the state of things when that's who's in charge of the government. Anyway, I think this episode has gone on long enough. Next episode, we will distribute our gear, and we will get going on to see who this true enemy really is. Stay tuned, and thank you for joining me.